I like displays. I have made 2 eye tracker videos with simple 2-state screens, and I have never really considered working on one myself, thinking there wasn't really a tech that could compete with maps or resource packs. But around a week ago, I saw this amazing video by J2KO, where they show an ingenious way to illuminate item frames with maps with different light levels. Each subpixel has its own tunnel made out of stairs where light can only go to a specific line of maps. This amazing idea has led me to spend a whole week coding and trying to improve my own design. Here is the final version of a single pixel that I ended up using. It's a bit simpler than J2KO's design, using banners instead of maps to almost completely remove lag, which is the biggest issue with their design. Also, it takes advantage of how banners work, where only the top half will determine its brightness, meaning we can place glass on the lower half to give us some more design freedom. Of course, because I'm using banners, I also have to mention 2 glaring issues. One is the reduced quality and brightness of the color compared to using maps, and the second more important one is that block entity render distance is hard-coded to 64 blocks in Java. Those aren't really reasons to completely throw away the idea though. Mojang likes updating old stuff recently, so they could just change it any day. For the rest of the video, I will be using a mod to be able to see banners further away, but most of the improvements are still applicable to item frame and stained glass displays. But before that, here is what the best banner display looks like with vanilla render distance on a 16x16 pixel screen. Now let's move to everyone's favorite 32x32 displays and slowly use new ideas in the same order I added them to improve the image quality. I will also have a smaller version in the corner for you to see the image easier. Let's start with a baseline, which is my first working display. My first upgrade idea was a bit ridiculous. When a player is inside a single structure of tinted glass, it is not rendered. This basically works like a resource pack that removes tinted glass texture, greatly boosting the brightness of the display. The second improvement is the final pixel layout. It's focused on showing equal color for each pixel and maximizing the brightness of the blue section. It also has an overdrive mode, where the jump to the last light level is the biggest. This step also already includes an average light level curve instead of a linear one. Now that we have optimized the display for our images, let's go the other way and also optimize the images for our screen, starting with color curves. With some trial and error, I managed to find those values which make the image look more natural and color balanced. Next change we will be adding is what I call adaptive range. By finding the lowest and the highest value for each subpixel color, we can shrink our subpixel values into those ranges, which improves contrast. 2 last changes are minimal, and the first one is sharpening the image inspired by this Reddit post, and the last one is changing the scale down method from nearest to Lanjos. In the end, we get a much needed improvement to the quality of the displayed image. Now that we have this behind, let's move to the GIF player. This design was built with some help from Tyrant, who you already may know. Basically what it does is for each frame, it takes a disk from this chest and moves it via this hopper to the jackbox. This jackbox has a comparator output of a signal strength which depends on the inserted disk. Also, on each frame, before the disk is put into the jackbox, the hopper minecart will be dragged underneath, taking the old frame disk out. With this setup, the process can repeat up to 58 times and at up to 2.5 Hz. Now, if I want to play a GIF, I only need to remove the old chests and paste the new ones and flick the lever. And there we go, a Minecraft movie GIF inside Minecraft. Sadly, due to the amount of redstone and entities, the max speed is only possible for smaller displays. Also, the mod I'm using to render the banners requires sodium, and without it, the speed of the GIF display is around 2 times slower. Like always, I'm open sourcing all you need for those displays, including the Word download schematics and Python code. Feel free to go crazy with the displays. But for now, excuse me, I'm going to watch more Dr. House. See you next time.